the Tom's River.
A beautiful white house, located peacefully near the ocean in Lavallette County, New Jersey, became the victim of a ferocious fire. The fire raged fiercely, especially the roof, where the fire raged, burning everything in its path. Thick columns of black smoke, like invisible monsters, curled and flew high into the sky, blocking out the sunlight. The terrifying scene left the witnesses shocked and worried, and a sense of panic spread throughout the space. While everyone stood watching with anxious eyes, the firefighters were not shaken. With courage and determination, they rushed into battle with this giant fire monster. Giant water hoses were deployed. Powerful streams of water were poured straight into the fire. Wave after wave of water hit the firestorm, trying to control it. The sound of gushing water mixed with the crackling fire, creating an uncompromising battle between man and nature. Finally, after a period of intense struggle, the fire gradually died down, as if the monster had succumbed to the strength and courage of the firefighters. When the fire was extinguished, the house appeared in a desolate scene. The roof, once a pride of pure white, was now only charred black, severely damaged. The remnants of the fire left a significant economic loss, but fortunately, no one was injured in this tragedy. The scene of the burnt house will forever haunt the hearts of witnesses as a reminder of the fragility of life before the power of nature. A horrific fire broke out in Leverkusen, Germany, shaking the entire area. From afar, it was easy to see the huge columns of black smoke billowing up, covering the sky in a pitch-black curtain. The constant screeching of fire truck sirens, mixed with the roar of helicopters flying overhead, created a chaotic and tense atmosphere. Dozens of fire trucks were mobilized, but all of them had to wait outside, unable to approach the fire due to the intense flames and difficult terrain. Helicopters circled around, observing the situation from above, while below, rescue workers hurriedly deployed their plans. The thick black smoke billowed into the sky, spreading out like a blanket covering the entire area, making everything around them blurry and full of death. People panicked and fled the scene, their faces filled with worry and fear at the disaster unfolding right before their eyes. The noise of fire engines, helicopters, and people screaming created an unimaginable scene of chaos, all caught up in this terrible storm of smoke and fire. It was a day Leverkusen will never forget, as the blue sky was obscured by black smoke and panic gripped the entire city. At the beautiful Lake Hartwell, the usual peaceful scene was shattered by a terrible disaster. A series of ships at Portman Marina, located in South Carolina, were engulfed in a raging sea of fire. Not just 2 or 3 ships, but dozens of them were on fire at the same time, the raging fire burning everything in its path. Black smoke billowed into the sky, like columns of ashes rising from hell. Occasionally, explosions rang out, causing the flames to shoot out, like brilliant but deadly fireballs, creating a truly terrifying scene. The fire was so fierce that no one dared to come near. All could only stand from afar, witnessing this horrifying scene with helplessness. Valuable assets, ships that were once the pride of the harbor, were now being mercilessly burned by the fire. All rescue efforts seemed meaningless before the power of the fire. The fire not only destroyed a series of ships, but also caused huge economic losses to the Portman Marina Company, leaving serious consequences both in terms of property and spirit for those present. This will be an unforgettable tragedy for the entire region.